one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got a 12-game hit streak right now. That's 12 games. Talk about impressive. I love watching how he goes to the plate, and it looks like he's in attack mode constantly right now.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
This pitch is popped up. Adams is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the open. David Robertson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Third baseman.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rendon becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Eaton is off at first with 2 away. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Matt Adams now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nats leave a pair. We are still. Well, there is some weather in the area here in D.C. as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen. Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Eaton is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Stepping in, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. High in the air out to center field. Pereira is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Phillies firmly holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Robertson's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club,
Leading
guys.
off for Philadelphia.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Kendrick waits on it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. He's set, and the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Robertson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. A ball and no strikes. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Harper. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
He'll start this at bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera's there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Soto is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's 2-0 Washington. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Line towards center field, and the Phillies are into the hit column. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Segura isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
The right field.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Harper, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He is.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 25 for him on the year as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Adams is there, one away.
Now
so
batting,
with one away,
catcher,
let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Ready now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Matt Adams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matt Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. Settling in now, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Late that time for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 3-2. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Taylor at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Taylor is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Steven Strasburg shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. The Phillies are hanging on to a narrow lead, but this game has been a battle fought between 2 very good ball clubs. Guys, what's at stake in the bigger picture for these 2 clubs?
Yeah, Matty V. Listen, this isn't like the last week of the season, but I think when you're in second place, D-Row, this is one of those games. You have the lead right now. This is one of those you want to win to start to get momentum on your side.
Yeah, guys, this would be a huge momentum swing right here for this team to come in and win this ball game right here. Sending a message. Nice litmus test series for this one.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there, strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The center fielder, number 2.
So striding in, Adam Eaton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Count now a ball and a strike. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Juan Soto to the plate now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. From the stretch. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Bryce Harper will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one. The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Well, I'm excited to see the data on that base hit because it was screaming off the bat. And show track tells us that the ball came off the bat at 117 miles an hour. One of the more impressive numbers you'll ever see.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Coda Glover comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Coda Glover.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Maikel Franco. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box, Nick Williams. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Despite their proximity in the standings, the Phils have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
You know, D-Roll, one game doesn't make a season, but boy, when you're in second place and you're looking at the target right in front of you, this is a good way to get a game started. This is a game they feel like they should win.
Yeah, I feel like it's a huge confidence boost when you come in and lay the wood on someone like this. Mentally, you know you're capable of it from a pitching standpoint and a hitting standpoint. So this is a nice game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Andrew McCutcheon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Taylor. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Eaton there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nationals 2. Jake Arrieta is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 49, Jake.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's gone just 2 for 13. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order, still 8-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second, and a bobble out there by Kendrick. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Phillies down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Victor Robles will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Tough play for Franco. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jake Arrieta makes his way back out onto the mound, and we're ready to continue. Set to face him first, Trey Turner. Gonna be a tough play, and the throw is not gonna be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Arrieta's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nationals 4. Kyle Barraclough has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20. Kyle
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Michael Franco will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Real Muto is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
At the plate, Odubel Herrera. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Throwing to second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Roman Quinn will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Number 44 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Stepping in now, Gene Segura. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Right. Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over it.
Eaton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Matt Adams is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Soto on at first, nobody out, and it's fouled away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Fouled away. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Michael Franco. Rips this one to first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Williams.
Into the box, Nick Williams. As he rips it on the ground to second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Eaton is under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it, though, 11-4. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Taylor is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Too high. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
There is Franco. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Philadelphia wrap up their 20th road win.